house can remember it is affecting the total force in the house of heat. It is the house of Sukha. Third. So Jupiter or Ketu or Saturn, these three planets influencing the fourth house are not considered good for generating peace and happiness for material life. They cannot because these are the planets of knowledge, wisdom, yoga, detachment, isolation, distance, spiritual life, all those things. So they are incapable to bring peace, everlasting peace, and no other planets also can bring this. But these planets they also force the person to move towards the spiritual life because they show you the meaninglessness, the emptiness in the material prospect, and the upliftment what you had in life. So here, Jupiter cannot give peace and happiness to Maya. No matter how hard you try, it is impossible. So it cannot give peace and happiness through Maya means through the material world. Even if it will be very, very short here. Huh? And the reason I told to you because that is the nature and another thing it helps you or forces you to go and that can only happen when you detect from the material world. By seeing the meaninglessness in it. Otherwise it is impossible. So you get elsewhere. Then there are certain fields for which it is considered good, like for medicine, life science, fitness, anything related to biology is good. Then Jyotish, astrology, occult subjects, philosophy, religious organizations or religious institutions. Then it is good for philanthropy, charity work, social service, public service. Then it is also supported for any job or line of work which involves a lot of research, analysis, development, planning, where a lot of thinking is involved. Then it's also good for imagination. Well, how is imagination will be very here good for writing, dance, filmmaking. Then 12 houses also supported for tax and insurance and operations management, supply chain management. These are some fields for which other combinations we need to see them. If you get interest and making interest for career, then it can bring these areas, line of work. One thing is Jupiter is not good for 12 houses, no matter how brilliant it is for marriage. Marriage and conjugal life. Because remember, 12 houses is also the house of bed pleasures. But at the same time, 12 houses is also the house of spiritual life. So, these are two contrary things, two contradictory things, represented by the same house. Now, the planet which is placed in 12th house will activate that area which it covers. So, see, Jupiter is not the planet of marital bliss, or it is not, even though for females it is a controller of husband, but remember, ultimately Jupiter is knowledge and wisdom which helps you to realize your own self and get rid of ego. Jupiter is jnana. It's not the marriage part. So in this case, Jupiter in 12th house won't activate the parts of the bed pleasure or the marriage of conjugal life. It is not good for that. So Jupiter in 12th house, it can help you to survive the marriage if the other rulers are there, that is there. But in the long run, it can help you, it forces you to detach. It forces you to create certain situations which are going to create distance and isolation in the marriage. Until and unless you both, the people, the couple, are not spiritually inclined, the marriage is not going to function very well. So you need to see other users for that as well. There are plenty combinations for marriage which must be made. But the thing is that Jupiter in 12th house is Jupiter, Saturn, and Ketu. Three planets in 12th house are never considered auspicious for the conjugal life or the marital bliss because they are the planets of detachment, separation, isolation, distance, inner emptiness, meaninglessness in the world, and spiritual inquiry and sannyasa. So, renunciation. So that is 12th house. So these planets, if they are in 12th, they are not good for the material world. Marriage is a part of the material world. But like Mars, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rahu, if they are there, then they are excellent for relationships, for marriage, for plenty of relationships in life, for bed pleasure also. Because they are not the controllers of spiritual life at all. So that's why you need to see who is sitting in 12th. That is something. Now, if we are going to talk about Jupiter, if it is badly placed. By badly placed, that means that Jupiter is debilitation and no cancellation of debilitation is happening. Then the Zodiac sign which is fitting the Lord of that badly placed. The Lord element was Sun and Moon. They are not well placed in the chart. 9,009 Lord are weak or afflicted, and Jupiter being in enemy signs or negative signs is held in faster yoga held to be negative or retrograde or totally combust or associated with the phase of the Lord or afflicted by bad Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu. Then Jupiter in the house, the more of these situations will prevail, the more Jupiter will become weak and afflicted, and the more it will have capacity to create lot of trouble in life. All the things we can go to mention, they can vary from chart to chart. You must see other combinations in totality in order to arrive at a conclusion. So then, really have a source of information. Now, Jupiter in 12th house can show that if it is bad, then what will happen? That existential crisis will be there, the emptiness will be there, meaninglessness. This video सबसे पहले देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें Astro-Verify चैनल के और नोटिफिकेशन के लिए दबाएं बेल आइकन। नमस्कार सभी दर्शकों का Astro-Verify का स्वागत है। आज हम जानेंगे कि दूसरी यानी बृहस्पति जब रात में भाव में स्थित होता है तो उसके सामान्य रूप से और लेटेस्ट एस्ट्रोलॉजी वीडियो सब्सक्राइब Astro-Verify चैनल and press this bell icon.
Hello? Manifested, my dear. You manifested. Okay. Which one studying? Okay. Your mom manifested. Huh? Okay. Call me before sleep. Sleep. No, sleep there, my study is 12, my dear. How is that now? Okay, study.
So, guys, Jupiter in the 12th house. What happens when you have Jupiter in your 12th house in your horoscope? I don't know. Why do you come here to find out? Jeez. What, you want me to tell you what Jupiter in the 12th house does? Really? Are you serious? Well, I'm going to charge you $100 an hour. Alright, let's get started. Okay. So, where's 12th house? 12th house is a house of your different talents, of spirituality, of the other dimension, the final placement of the soul. It represents foreign things, foreign lands, places and things you're alien to. Like when you come into a foreign land, from Japan, you come to the United States, and you're like in a completely different world, different language, different everything. Okay? And 12 house represents losses. It could represent loss of money. It could represent loss of health. It could represent loss of your own energy. Meaning that you're involved with something so much, you exert your energy so much that you kind of give away your, energy in a charity. The 12 house represents house of charity, of, giving something towards spirituality. And it's the most spiritual house of them all. And it also represents dreams. It represents imagination. It represents your subconscious mind. Like your mind that is operating now. Like, hey, I'm talking to you guys. But the subconscious mind is what really makes me act the way I am when I am not talking to somebody. When I'm doing things, my little peccadillos, my little, idiosyncrasies that I go through every day is represented by this house. So Jupiter comes in here. Jupiter spirituality, religion,